9 Coronation Street spoilers next week. David Platt and Daisy Midgeley find themselves in grave danger following a shocking hit-and-run incident that sends shockwaves through Weatherfield. Meanwhile, Max and Yasmeen prepare for emotional farewells. Kevin's temper flares. Cassie is given an unexpected second chance. And Julie's heartbreaking secret leads to tensions boiling over. Here are all your Coronation Street spoilers for the 3rd to the 7th of March 2025. 9 Coronation Street spoilers next week. 1. Max Turner is sentenced in exit plot. Max is relieved to see his dad. David, Shona and Lauren Bolton watch as the judge sentences Max over his attempt at fraud and setting the house fire. Given the family element of Max's crime, as he was trying to help settle the Platt's debt, will Max be shown any leniency? It was recently confirmed that Max actor Bever had already filmed his final scenes. But how long will the teen be facing behind bars? 2. Jenny Connor makes drunken pass at Kid Green. Jenny confesses this to Daisy, while Kit tells Daniel he should ask Daisy for proof that the baby is his, leaving Jenny squirming. Daniel asks Daisy to swear on the baby's life that he's the father. But she knows it's really Kit's. Daisy rushes out of the pub, and soon two storylines collide. 3. David Platt and Daisy Midgeley are mowed down in shock hit-and-run. A drunk David stumbles out into the road just as Daisy is also leaving the Rovers. Shona arrives just in time to see a car hurtling towards David. The car plows into David and Daisy, and Nick, Sarah, Daniel, Jenny and Kit arrive on the scene to find a seriously injured David and Daisy. Shona tends to David but it's clear he's bleeding to death. Kit calls an ambulance, while Jenny and Daniel beg Daisy to wake up, fearful for her and her baby. The locals reel as they pray that David and Daisy will pull through, while Kit starts asking questions about the crash. Will everyone involved be okay? 4. Kevin Webster is furious with Ronnie Bailey. Sally Metcalf tells Tim that she's inviting Kevin, Abby and Debbie Webster and Ronnie around for dinner to smooth things over. But Kevin thinks Ronnie is flirting with Abby, and his mood darkens. What will Kevin do next? 5. Ken Barlow shows leniency to Cassie Plummer. Ken is troubled to hear that Fizz and Tyrone Dobbs have thrown Cassie out. When Ken tells Tracy Barlow that he won't be pressing charges on Cassie for drugging him as she's already lost everything, Tracy is incredulous. Will Cassie get away with her crime or will Tracy wreak hell? 6. Carla Connor is spooked as Rob Donovan remains on the run. Carla hopes the police find him soon, but when she returns home to find the door open and signs that someone has been in the flat, Carla wonders if Rob was the intruder. Has escapee Rob returned to the cobbles once more? 7. Yasmeen Metcalf reveals new job as another departure looms. But Aaliyah is stunned to be billed for her training, and soon asks boyfriend Adam Barlow for her old job back. Then Gran Yasmeen tells Aaliyah she's been offered a job working for a charity in London, and she wants to sell her share in Speed Doll. How will Aaliyah react? We know Yasmeen is due to leave soon, so will she get Aaliyah's blessing? 8. Julie Carp's tragic secret causes problems. Brian Packham is delighted to hear that Julie is sticking around as Eileen Grimshaw has invited her to stay. But when Eileen wants to spend the day with Julie, Julie makes excuses and Eileen feels disappointed. The terminally ill Julie has a secret appointment with her palliative care nurse. But will she confide in her sister? 9. Dylan Wilson is given some advice. In the STC, Brody warns Dylan that if he wants to avoid a beating he needs to stop sucking up to teacher Daniel. Later, Brody urges Dylan to stop skulking about and get a job with him sorting parcels. Will Dylan take the advice and do something proactive?
Quý vị và các bạn vừa xem xong một sản phẩm của Streetspoilers. Hẹn gặp quý vị và các bạn ở các tập tiếp theo.